major, the new major, corporate and major programs that's involved flying around the world, getting people lined up, going out through people like Olivier's team. The second group is the group that's been working on PPI. And PPI is an effort, it's the Partner Performance Index, and it's where we're trying to actually put a score against partners based on their commitment and their activity to Microsoft. And so that we can actually have an objective discussion with a partner around you being scored 8.67, and this other partner is 9.5, and so you are not our best partner, because I don't know about you guys, but that's what they always ask me. Well, yeah, who are your best partners? What do I need to do to be your best partner? And so now it allows us to have a discussion and say, well, if you would start doing more of these types of things, we would be moving up on that rank. The Channel Incentives team, and this is a fairly broad submission, which kind of covers the work that we've done through the beginning of this fiscal year with the rollout of SIP, the systems implementations of SIP, the stuff we've done with SIP and CHIP around the paying of all of the incentive payments and chasing of people in PSX operations, etc. 4 is the VMware Compete team, and that's, in particular, I'd say to highlight the work that we did through mid-year and the work that a lot of people contributed to. It really was a very good cross-team piece of work that I actually wound up getting to present at the mid-year. And I guess it was pretty good. It's at the end of it. In the middle, Kevin Turner argued with us about one data point, which was kind of funny. It was whether or not we had the number of people in their services group right or wrong. And we confirmed it, and the number that we had was right. But at the end, he looked at it and just said, hey, great presentation. And he looked at the VGs and said, so what do you guys want to do on this? And that's where we're trying to drive the conversation right now, is with Satya and with Takeshi, and we're actually going to see them later on today on this. Number 5, the Argo team. So Argo, you've seen demos of. It's our new MPN portal. It's built on SharePoint and features personalization and targeting capabilities. And we've now rolled that out in something like 10 markets, of which Egypt is one, and we're going to go visit them. I don't know if you do that, Ruben, but I'm going to be in Egypt in like a week, and so we're going to go visit that. And we're also going to go see the Egyptian MSC, those of you working in the MSC team, although Todd keeps telling me I shouldn't. I think he just keeps telling me I don't. We're going to go. So actually, they're in the building we're in, so we're going to go see them. And then lastly, the GMO BI team, and some of the work that we've been doing specifically around incentives. And we're actually going to show you some of that later on today. So with that, the award winner, and that's as far as I got. Good. So the winner, or winners, because it's a big team, is the Channel Incentive team. Okay. A big team, because you see the amount of people who've been touching this effort. I think it sort of shows the significance of what it takes to get something like the changes we've done with the incentives out and really operationalized and rolling. And having just been at the PAX 2 weeks ago, there's a lot of feedback that things like SIP really is working now. It's very clear it's driving the behavior the way we want it to. And it's also very clear that the partners are valuing it. So this team needs to sort through, and we'll probably look to Alan as the sort of lead on this to figure out where we put the cup. The cup gets held until the next time. And we've got a plaque that goes up with everybody's name on it for this. So that's cool, and it's great to actually have that done and just printed in time for the meeting. And then the thing we instituted last time was that we would start providing $250 for a happy hour. And so when we saw how many people were on this list, we decided that we either need to provide a little bit more money or figure out to send you guys to somewhere like Damon's, where like well drinks are $2 or PBRs. And the story, when I was in London last time, I met up with my mom and her husband, and I took them for a drink, and we went to the Ritz Hotel, and it was £45 for 3 drinks. And so that was about $90, 80-something dollars. And it's without a doubt the most expensive drinks I've ever bought. So anyway, it wouldn't go far at the risk, but we'll figure out how to have something that's meaningful for this team. Because they've worked very, very hard, and I think it's good to acknowledge that and say, go take a break for at least an hour on us. So a hand. Or nominees, it's a very difficult choice when you have such a strong set of nominees. So really, at one level, I want to give awards to everyone because that stuff's really good. So let's make sure we recognize that too. Okay, so then peer spotlights. So we've been doing peer spotlights now for about 9 months. I would say we lost a little bit of momentum in that we only did 15 in Q3. Remember, we're doing this that the team at the end of the fiscal year that has the highest participation will get at a happy hour. That says up to $200. I think we'll vary that depending on the team size. But I'll tell everybody that right now, I was told yesterday, my team is winning. Like, well, what does that mean? So apparently me and my directs are being counted as a team in this. Okay, so you guys are losing to us. That's not what I want. I will go to the happy hour with you, but I do not want to win. I'm going to do other things with my direct, so this is not the thing. And then the C-Star issue, is that the raffle thing? Right. Okay. And so am I supposed to do that now? Okay. So these are the nominees. In the chalice of partner success. And for the $100 C-Star, let's take the top one, Jadine Riley. Okay. So we'll take that as a follow-up, and we'll get it to Jadine. So we'll do that. Okay. Now, one other thing I wanted us to celebrate together is we've really had a very, very good run in the last 9 months around some industry recognition. And this is something where last year I came in, when I meet with Kevin Turner, which happens a couple times a year, this is one of the things that he really pushes on. He really values very highly on how are we doing. He still gets CRN in the paper edition, and whenever I go there, he's got it on his desk. And so he does. He gets it. He looks at it. This is one of the things that he really thinks is important. And what's significant about this is I've told him when I first took this job, he said, "This is really important, John." And I said, "Okay, well, if you really want to win the CRN one, the way you win it easily is by spending a lot of advertising money in their magazine." Okay, and so I said, "I will guarantee you we will win if you give me $3 million to move into doing some channel advertising." Anyway, so we tried that. We tried that the first year with Mitch. Didn't happen. The ad budget, I don't disagree. We made some prioritization decisions on the ad budget. But the fact that we've gotten some of these awards, so the #1 company to partner with by CRN and then the CTTA, and these were not, what's interesting about these two is these were actually partner nominated. These were not the magazine selection, right? And so that's, I think, is in a lot of ways more valuable. And then in the last round of the CRN 2012 champions, we won on 6 workloads, 5 workloads, and then subcategories on the right. And this one, I would be lying if I didn't think we had a little bit of influence in it. Eric Monterano over in the U.S. News who worked with Carl's team and really doing some good work to partner with CRN. And I don't think we've got a great connection with these guys as an editorial team. We talked to this guy, Rick Whiting, who's the guy who writes about Microsoft quite a bit. But the rest of the team we don't talk to that much. So we've actually invited the whole team of CRN up to Redmond, and I think it's April 24th, is that it? Somewhere around there. And we are going to give them the full dog and pony. They're going to come and they're going to go to the EPC. They're going to go to the immersive experiences they have there. We'll probably send them off to the retail store so they can go see that kind of stuff. And I really want to have them leave just completely jazzed about Microsoft in a way that I don't think they are right now. So Anyway, so we're making an investment there. Okay, so that was sort of Vahe. So then we have a little bit of fun KT-isms for you here. We're getting to spend 3 weeks on the tour with Kevin. You get a lot of these. So if ifs and buts were candy and nuts, we'd all have a Merry Christmas. You sort of say like this piece of wisdom comes out at the sometimes very appropriate, sometimes slightly odd times, but they're worth listening to regardless. So I sent a slide out to all of you after, or right when we were in the middle of the Worldwide Ninja, which was that one slide we did, which was the summary pre-read slide that we sent in to Steve. And it was kind of where are we on the partner. And this is a metroized version. It's neat to see all the things that are getting metroized. And these are the 8 things that were popping down the left-hand side of that slide. So if you just wanted Steve, this isn't by any means everything going on in the group, but if you just wanted Steve to know kind of what do we think are kind of the top things. So we've got number 1, we've gone through this competency transformation. It could have been a disaster. There was a moment a year and 4 months ago where we flipped the bit and sort of waited to see what was going to happen. We should all feel really good about we're through that. The competency model has landed. Others see value in it and feel very good about the differentiation that's come from that. Connected to that is workflow capacity. We've got